Hello and welcome to episode 36 of the Dog House. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am so happy that you're here, spending time with me on a Friday night. Like I said, I am the host, the Big Dog. And tonight's gonna be a weird one. I saw this video by Ep36 regarding a video that Logan Paul did on his podcast. And this kind of led down to kind of a rabbit hole, or somewhat of a rabbit hole that I got myself into. And it led me to realize, it's Saturday for you. I forgot you're in the UK, my friend. But back to what I was saying. It led me to come back to the realization of this one thing. And that one thing is that everybody has a price. Now, I'm going to show you some things that kind of reinforce my point. And I'll warn you, I'm going to apologize in advance if you're eating. If you're eating, you might want to stop because you're probably going to get sick just by watching this shit. So, first things first, let's watch the video in question.
And I would let Mr. Ali lead the remove of my...
By the way, shout out to Ep36, some really great content creators. If I remember to, I'll leave a link to their channel in the chat.
Is paying me $50,000 US for this.
Today's topic, someone sent me this clip from Logan Paul's podcast. That was interesting. Just to be clear, so these two individuals here on screen, they were in Ibiza. Spain.
Ibiza.
Is it Ibiza?
Ibiza.
It's not Ibiza?
Ibiza.
Is that how they say it though?
Ibiza.
The Spanish people guys.
Ibiza.
But anyways, they were there. Guess they were partying and what happened?
So we're at this place called Cipriani, and there are women everywhere, many of them with one man at the table. One man, 5 women. One man, 8 women. Strange. There were so many women at these tables.
Odd, right?
So we have our dinner, and we're hanging out, and the vibe is going way up on this night. It's our first night in Ibiza. And we started looking around, and we're like, wow, that's impressive. Wow, that's impressive. Which table are we going to go to talk to try to get girls to come back and like all party and people that come back to party at the hotel? You know what the answer is, George? Every single fucking one of them. Every single girl in that restaurant left the table that they were at to come back to our double penthouse hotel in Ibiza. Yeah, we're all just partying.
Of course they had a double penthouse hotel.
You know, listening to music.
They're loaded.
Everybody's enjoying their spirits, having a good time. And we asked that person, hey man, what's the deal with these girls? What's their deal? Like, they're from all different countries. Like, how did they get here? Who are they with? He was like, they're all mahi-mahi.
What? They're all mine? Mahi-mahi.
A code word that he had been throwing around for working women. So I asked the question, I said, yo, just, by the way, once again, like you said, out of just curiosity and halfway joking, which one of these girls is here, working? And his answer, all of them. Every single girl. I said, brother, that's not possible.
There's no way.
There's no way. These are stunning women.
Bruh.
How the hell do you not know that? Come on, man. You're rich.
I said, those two over there.
Jesus Christ.
It's not possible. Me and Logan been looking, saying, yo, these girls are absolutely stunning. He walks over, has a conversation, comes back 5 minutes later, 1,500.
But we were stunned at how true his statement was, and we later found out even some people who are very well known have a price.
Very well known,
Have
George.
a price.
What's so interesting about that?
Thank you.
You mean at a place where there's drugs, money, women, people have prices?
No, he's talking about ladies with huge Instagram followers.
Yeah.
He didn't know. And I thought it was interesting considering he's somebody with a giant following using his social media sphere.
Exactly.
I'm like, you didn't know
Exactly.
all these Instagram girls going to Dubai, right? Taking all these trips.
Exactly.
You didn't know?
You didn't know?
Now, a lot of people are not aware of this, right? But when you see these millions of followers, most of them, a lot of them are bought a lot of the times. But a lot of these girls, behind closed doors, which is, hey, listen, I got no problem with it. You want to trick. Right? But they selling.
Agreed.
If you guys didn't know, they sell. I've known about this since about 2015-ish because there's a website, terrible website. It was called Tag the Sponsor. I used to expose.
We're going to take a look at that site, by the way. Like I said, if you're eating, I would stop. You're going to get sick.
Girls who would be willing to go to Dubai to do doo-doo contracts. If you don't know what a doo-doo contract is, doo-doo,
Oh, Lord.
right? Poop contract, right? They get peed on, turning into porta potties, right? For like 20K.
Bruh.
And
Oh, no.
anything. Right? So while you're over there beating your meat to these girls' pictures while they in a thong with someone else who's shitting on them. Facts. He didn't know.
Which I find
He
surprising.
goes there and he sees his 10s out of 10s. He's like, what? Listen, when someone's offering you $100,000 for 2 weeks in Dubai, you got to service a bunch of people, you're probably going to go.
Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that, Abba? Because I worked in a hotel with princess from Dubai.
I ate some chocolate. You're fucking disgusting. Dude, I eaten some chocolate.
The reason why you work in the hotel.
Yeah, so were these girls. That's how they got all this fucking trips.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Very well
you guys
known.
want to hear the story that I heard? I'm not going to mention names, obviously out of respect, but there was a good friend of mine, which you guys know. I'll mention
My man's head looked like a mushroom.
after the podcast. He had a girlfriend, and she got guilty and exposed herself and her friends, and they're really big on Instagram.
George. Yeah.
So
I think
the
I couldn't
reason why
take the
she
risk.
confessed, and mind you, none of this is proven by me. I haven't seen, I haven't heard, but bro, he came to my house crying, telling me this shit, dude. That shit, it hit hard. But basically, what I heard, one of her friends, I'll just get to that part.
If I'm his friend watching this, I'd be pissed right now.
She went to a certain area in the world and did some things for cash.
Yeah.
That she's probably not proud of, nor would her parents be proud of. And I don't know if she was absent-minded or maybe she didn't really know about the border transaction. You can't bring cash.
Oh yeah, 10K.
So she had $150,000.
What?
She has to,
150 grand for a week's work.
and then she has to
Oof.
explain why she has 150 grand to the border.
Damn,
The rest of the video.
that's a lot of
I
money.
know my patrol. I know my border patrol. So she went to that part of the country. Got paid 150 grand cash.
For modeling.
She was stupid about the money. Brought all that cash back. Got caught because they X-ray your luggages. She got cut with that. What happened? They seized the money because she couldn't prove where it was from. Not a bit, not part. They seized the money. Somebody gave her that much money.
Everyone's got a price.
They
Thank
seized the
you.
money, and she can get a case for that because she
Shit, man.
can't prove it where it's from.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is a lot of times people idolize these people who have huge followings, not recognizing some of the stuff they have to do to get those followings, whether it's buying followers or doing that stuff, and some of the stuff they have to do to maintain that money. I can assure you, those crazy trips that you see them on, the private jets that everyone's seemingly flying on, they don't pay for themselves. You paying, right? Paying with your money, paying with your sweat, or paying with some doodle on you. You paying. And it's not shaming people.
It's not shaming.
It's not shaming.
Just realize
But
what they're doing.
people are misrepresenting the reality of the lives they lived, and they're not showing you what they have to do behind closed doors in order to get that lifestyle. That's why I be laughing when I see a bunch of girls posting on Dubai. I'm like, ooh, I know you broke. What you
Exactly.
doing out there riding these camels? Why is this prince-looking nigga riding with you?
Sorry for the shit spilling. It's
I
fine.
know
Don't
you
worry about it,
broke.
bro.
I know you. But it's cool. I ain't mad at you with your money. But don't talk about man, it feels so good to work hard and get far. Cool shit. Some of them dance illegal stuff.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Everything from animals to underage people.
Yeah. It goes
Oh,
You want to see a crazy video?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so these people who run this website, they hit up these Instagram models, they make the offers, and they tell them what they want. Sometimes they send in videos. This is a model, Instagram model, okay? Who sent in a video of what she was going to do, and she read it out.
Hi, my name is Aliana Luciana Gonzalez, and I'm 26 years old. I'm willing to come to Dubai to
This girl came to my house. Oof.
Sultan Ali.
The things I would
But
do.
I have a STD check,
That shit would get me in trouble.
and
I'd lose my podcast.
after that, we are having unprotected sex. And I will let Mr. Ali lick the removes of my feet. I will also fuck his virgin brother, who is 13 years old. And I will let him lick my feet and fuck me anal. And Mr. Ali is paying me $50,000 US dollars.
Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the future wives of the United States. And some parts of the UK. Sorry, Toxic.
Bruh.
Let's move.
And I will receive $25,000 US dollars 2 weeks before I come to Dubai. This is my passport.
Shit, man. 35 G's. Just to do all this bullshit. Could you imagine?
And thank you so much, Mr. Ali, for the invitation, and I can't wait to finally meet you.
Wow. No worries, just straight facts.
Piece of shit.
Oh no.
Begging kids?
Banging kids.
This is like
Minors.
some of the lighter stuff. There's some that involve camels. There's some that, like, 13 of us are rolled through, we pooping in your mouth.
Ugh.
Weird stuff, okay? I'm telling you, it gets crazy. And you're talking about some of the most attractive women in the world for money. So, and all people are like, oh, they're getting taken advantage of. Chill out, okay?
They're getting paid.
Sorry, but jumping in for $100,000 bags, that's easy money.
Exactly.
They're choosing easy money.
The problem is not what they're doing or whatever they're doing that. The sex for the money thing, we're over that. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
I don't care.
We really don't care. It's not. You have to just know what you're doing. Oh, that person's living a life and this and that. When they tell you it's hard work, it's hard work. Okay? You have to know what they're willing to give away to have that.
This is why I love these guys, man. Their banter is fucking... These guys and Bill Burr and his wife, they have the best banter. If they have kids and they find out vids of your mom, you are over. Exactly.
Really worth it.
Is it always hard? You know,
This kind of brings it back to the Lana Rhodes episode. Like, this is why women have been told dozens and dozens of times, be careful what you do in your 20s. Because that shit comes back to bite you.
so, like,
You know
if
what
if
you
we're
said?
being honest,
No, for 100, I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
If we're being honest, but it's just, you know, when you said that having a lot of partners takes a toll on you.
Which she was
that
right
as well.
about.
So it's maybe not hard work, but
it's kind of like when people said, like, being a mom is the hardest job in the world, and then Bill Burr went crazy.
Yeah.
It's not the hardest job.
it's not the hardest. I'm not saying it's the hardest.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people say this stuff
Exactly.
to romanticize
Yep.
it. You can respect it without saying it's very difficult work. You a street walker? Okay, I understand. You doing that stuff? I understand there's a toll and there's a cost for it. But let's not make it sound like it's some of
Yeah,
the
it's
more
not-
difficult jobs
yeah.
in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why some people
It's
choose that life.
Hold on.
Go on.
It's taxing. They put it that
There you
way.
go.
That's a better word.
We all pay
It's
taxes.
very taxing. We all pay taxes. Sometimes it's where money. Some other people it's with.
Everyone got the upsides and downsides, but I just don't like the idea that listen, you cannot denigrate it without saying it's like some.
I don't know.
It's just work.
It's needed.
If you want to say
It's work.
it's
But
work.
it's tax.
Exactly.
It's work. I like
work.
that. It's work.
It's work.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
work.
A
But
job
it's
is a job.
tax. It's very.
I can agree with that. A job is a job. Some jobs are harder than others, but
taxing. You have to be honest. You have to be able to see what you're idolizing and what you're, you know.
The truth of it. Anyways, all this to say, Just wanted you guys to be aware of this stuff. No one needs to be disillusioned. Okay?
And it's a lot
I'm
more
not
than
mad at some women who do the work and also admit to doing it. I respect that far more than the ones who pretend.
Yeah.
All my hard work got me here. No, it didn't. Stop lying. Stop lying. It didn't get you a private jet. I didn't want to. Just say you're fucking with the right nigga. That's fine. Why y'all straight capping? So, these are my thoughts. I wanted you guys to know the truth about this. If you guys want to go down the rabbit hole, Tag the Sponsor is a fucked up website, but they expose a lot of people. And if you guys want me to do a longer video, I can tell you guys some of the downsides and the bad things that happen within that industry that are crazy.
They want that.
If you want that, we can do that. We can do that. So you guys leave a comment, all right?
You fucking better.
Well, yeah. Also, if you guys are liking today's video, make sure to like and comment, okay? Hit that subscribe button. YouTube's not always kind to us, so it helps us out.
Tag a sponsor.
All right. Oh boy. Speaking of Tag the Sponsor, let's take a trip, shall we? Let's take a trip. Give me 1 second. I fucked this all up. Okay. All right. Let's take a look, shall we? What's this? 100K a week. That's some people's yearly wages. Yeah, that's what, like triple what I make. I don't make a lot of money, so yeah, that's triple what I make. All right, let's look at this first one. Instagram influencer Sharon Massenhove, fuck, from Cannes, contacts Sheik from Dubai for Dubai holiday. Okay. Could you imagine being friends with one of these guys? With one of these sheiks, man? You'd be drowning in pussy. I thought I emailed this to you guys. It was in my drafts. Sorry. This is Shannon Abigail Maxime Mildred Massenhoff. Jesus Christ, what a name. I know, very long name. LOL, I was confused also. No shit. She contacted me in my messages, flirting. Then I saw I want her to be in Dubai. She agrees. She said yes to flying cargo and let me fart in her mouth. Ugh.
Nope.
That's gross. Let me fart in her mouth. She was in Dubai with a friend of mine also. She did many things, but for much less. Cheers. Where do you go? Oh, nah. What is this?
Consent, and I understand why I'm coming to you, and I'm okay with it. I'm consent, and I understand why I'm coming to you, and I'm okay with your fetish, and I promise to keep confidentiality. I'm consent, and I understand why I'm...
She looks like a fucked up Barbie doll. What the hell? What the hell, man?
Bruh.
Yo. Let's go back. Alright. Jesus Christ. That's one. That's just one. What about the others? Pseudo Instagram model Amy Jade Killian from Manchester is a thief. Ooh. Interesting. Need help. An IG model who's actually an escort stole some designer out of my apartment on camera and has convinced everyone she's an Instagram model, but that looks like every British girl. Oh man. Man, you must be dealing with some BS over there, my friend. Jesus Christ. Her name is Amy Jade Killian. She told me she's 21, but her bio says 19 on IG. Says she's a model and also works for Gucci in Manchester. Says because of her modeling, she goes from Miami to Dubai to Las Vegas to LA. I've been to Miami, but I've never been to Dubai, Las Vegas, or LA. Always wanted to go to Dubai and LA. Actually, no, not LA, Vegas. Fuck LA. No record of her working for Gucci in Manchester. I was thorough. I bet you were. Originally from Manchester. Goes coast to coast between sponsors. She's out in California with another sponsor now. Told me and my girlfriend. Blah, blah, blah. The heck is this? Oh, this is probably all the stuff she stole. Check IG, you're exposed. Oh, what the fuck is this? This woman... This motherfucker can't even spell. Marisol Beltram. I think that's how you say her name. I hope that's how you say her name, because I feel like a dick if I don't say it right. Follow me random, and then DM me about liking many photos of my lavish privileges. Let's see what this is. Oh my fuck. What the?
You did?
Whoa. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? That looked like a whole different chick. What the flying fuck? I am so confused. Oh man. Oh, dear viewers, we are going down the rabbit hole. Oh, what is this? Alexa Julia Castillo from California agreed to eat sponsor's ass for... Remember you're on stream, big thing. Yeah, you're right. Let me get the hell out of here. Holy shit. Holy shit. Talk about going down a goddamn rabbit hole. Now, before I go anywhere else, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. There's something that I'm very curious about. I want to play a portion of a podcast, of someone else's podcast. Just give me 1 second.
The Exposed Podcast is available on iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, and Podbean. Links below in the description.
You are exposed.
Still have a job, but how long have you been doing it like you just kind of flipped over to the same thing that I...
Because at least a cuck gets pussy or like whatever, right? Like this is like a good like chunk
Shout out to Mudahar and Viatech USA, by the way.
below it, right? It's like the 7th layer of hell in a way for that.
You're emptying out your bank account to have something to fap to when there's a billion things free on the internet.
That's what I never get, dude. I honestly like I'm not like ever evidence or like anything in them that like tells them, hey, what I'm doing is fucking. You've got people who just get on the internet, they right the internet, man, and the thing that ruins it the most is you've got like access to everything at a whim, right? And like nowadays you've got people who just get on the internet, this is like the extent of their social ability. Like they don't go outside, they don't like interact with people, they don't go to like they don't have like friends, in real life. All they do is make friends on the internet. So like you get to the point where this is all you have, this is all you have to interact with, and it's just, I wouldn't say that it's something that it's depressing or like I feel bad for them, I just fucking pity it at this point, right? Like, they're chasing things, and they have no...
I kind of agree with him. I mean, making friends on the internet is not the worst thing in the world. I've made a few friends on the internet. Like you, for example, Toxic. But there is a point in time where that becomes kind of damaging.
So they have like no sense of what is it, like self-confidence or like anything in them that like tells them, hey, what I'm doing is fucking really cringy and it's really bad, I should probably step away. So they just keep going down the hole.
Yeah, it's a level of desperatism I couldn't even there's a billion women on the planet. I guess it's because they just don't feel they have the social, I'm going to use a word and sound like a huge boomer, gusto to actually go out and talk to somebody. But she told me, like, people would just send her gifts and thousands upon thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, So obviously they're either working jobs or mommy or daddy is giving them access to her credit cards.
Cash to get shit on. Dude,
Here we
hey,
go.
congratulations, all the power to you. It's not hurting me.
There's a guy who supposedly isn't.
Where people just follow them and they're like, you have to give me like your paycheck.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, like they treat the people like shit and they throw the money at them. There was something that Howard Stern did. One of his co-hosts is
Here it is.
there's
Here
a
it
guy
is.
who supposedly isn't gay, but he does it for gay men. He's like, listen, you piece of shit, you're going to give me $1,000 right now, and they do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that wasn't the part.
Fetishes for people, right? Like, hey, maybe you're into that. I'm not like, dude, I don't like getting fucking pissed on, but I'm sure there's people who like getting pissed on. So hey, congratulations, all the power to you. It's not hurting me. But the findom shit, I don't get. Like, you're not getting anything in return. You're just giving your cash to get shit on, dude. Just like why do you need to do that? Just why do you need to pay somebody to shit on you? I don't like. How's that even a bond? It's so weak.
Dude, I've brought this up during 20 streams, and I'll bring it up now because this is different. I'm sure I'll hit different people.
Oh,
There was a
this.
show on HBO where this guy used to pay an escort just to shit in a plate, and he would eat it. She said he would sit there and cut it and eat it like he was eating a steak.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's not just women doing these things; it's men too. To all you guys out there doing all this bullshit.
Bruh.
Oh. See? The hell? Dude, I have no clue what you did. SR hypnotize. Oh. Not sure what that means, but we'll run with it. But yeah, man, this stuff is weird. This stuff is absolutely weird. It's not just dudes. That was on copy and paste, didn't mean to do that. Ah, no problem. But back to my point. It's like I said, it's like Toxic said in the chat. Everybody has a price. Do not think anybody is above doing anything if there's not a lot of money involved. I mean, you hear it all the time. You hear people all the time say, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I would never do that. I would never do that. Hell, you've heard me say shit like that. Oh, I'd never do that. You get married? Nope. That's a nah, bro. Anything can happen at the right price. Always remember that. Always. And act accordingly. Because you never know. You never know. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Before I leave, I would love to ask you to do me a huge solid and give me a follow on this Twitch page. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, I got a few things here, a few links to put in the chat. For example, the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that. That's where I post all my Doghouse episodes. That way, in case you miss it, you can always catch it. Next is a Discord server that I created. I gotta get that popping off, because I need to start doing some stuff with you guys. You guys have supported me. You guys have made this thing worth doing, and I really do appreciate that. And last but not least, 2 more links for you guys. I know, there's a lot of stuff, but there's a method to this. If you ever have any questions, if you have email advice, if you have advice for me, if you think I'm an asshole and you want to tell me, there's my email address. Feel free to hit me up. And last but not least, a link to my Steam page. Trust me, I'm not one of those people who likes to be very exclusive with their friends list. You want to send me friend requests? Go ahead. I would welcome it. Now, like I said, again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I'll see you next Friday. And if you're on Twitch, stay tuned, because I will be playing The Outer Worlds. Alright, everybody. See you next Friday.